Hello everyone, good morning. Okay, so today's topic is on Jenkins and GitHub CI/CD deployment. Okay, so anyone know about Jenkins? Is anyone over here who know about Jenkins who has worked already? Okay, so let's start. So I'll give a brief introduction and the features and all of the Jenkins. Okay, it will be a little like a brief introduction to it. So what is Jenkins? Okay, Jenkins is a free and uh, open source automation tool that automates the development process. Okay, that is including the building of the code, testing it, and deploying the code to the servers automatically. Okay, so it also help to streamline the development process by automating the repetitive tasks. Okay, so which increases the productivity and efficiency. So that way it is very helpful. So here we can save the time and the efforts. Okay, and also it has the features CI/CD, which facilitate like the continuous integration and continuous delivery, which developer can make use of. Like, developer can integrate the code changes continuously and deploy the code automatically to the servers. Okay, and also what Jenkins does is it makes sure that the code, whatever is changed, is tested first well, and then it deployed quickly and reliably to the different environments, whatever configurations we have done. Okay. Also, Jenkins is called in platform independent because it can be installed on any operating system like Linux, Mac OS, Windows. So it supports all these three operating systems. And also, it is a versatile tool because it can support like most of the programming languages. So it's a good thing. So there are like some of the benefits of using Jenkins for deployment. Okay, so first of all is the automated deployments. Okay, Jenkins automates the deployment process. Okay, by reducing the human errors, manual errors which occurs. Okay, this way it ensures the consistency across platforms, environments, and also it provides fast and frequent deployments, and also uh, the with the automated deployments the release cycle it will be like uh, higher, and I mean it makes it easier to deploy the new changes and features on frequent basis. And there is one more thing. It has early detection feature. Okay, suppose you have pushed a code. Okay, so what Jenkins does is Jenkins tests those code changes automatically immediately. Okay, then the developer can identify and fix those issues, whatever comes in the development process itself. Okay, this way, the cost and the efforts which are required to address that bug will be reduced. Okay, this way we'll be having the enhanced quality, enhancement of the overall quality of the software. One more feature of Jenkins is scalability. Okay, Jenkins can be scaled to handle projects of various sizes and the complexities. Means it will distribute the workload to multiple machines. Like can have multiple machines installed Jenkins. It will act as a one this thing. So whatever the deployment, like whatever the building of projects and all, it can be distributed among multiple machines. Okay, and it has integration with multiple tools and seamless workflows and all. Okay, so there are more features of Jenkins, like it has a huge library of plugins. It can, like, you can install a lot of plugins with it, like Node.js. Then there are GitHub, Docker, Maven. There are many plugins which can be installed on Jenkins, which helps to make the process, deployment process easier. So it also supports distributed builds for scalability, as I said. Then it is very easy to configure via browser. So which I'll show you in some time. Like I'll do the demo, live demo. I'll just show how to configure freestyle deployment. Then it also supports the version control. Like GitHub has that feature, same, and has built-in pipeline feature for complex workflows. So I'll just start with the live demo, so you'll understand how it works. Okay, so this is a Jenkins server. Okay, so first of all, we need to install the Jenkins on a server first. Okay, I have installed on a private separate server for it for my use. So there are also requirements, like we require GitHub repository for it, and also we require the credentials of the remote server where you want to deploy the code. Okay. So first of all, what we do is we'll install the plugins which are required for it. So you need to go to click on the manage Jenkins, then go to plugins. Okay. So here we require two plugins. Okay. First is GitHub. So I've already installed. Okay. So I'll just show what I've installed. So GitHub GitHub plugin is required, and then this is for repository and the SSH, publish over SSH. This plugin is required for connecting Jenkins to the remote server. Okay. So once you install this plugin, then you again have to go to manage Jenkins, and we have to configure the remote server credentials. So to do that, we have to click on the system. Okay, then scroll down. At the end, you'll find publish OSSH. Okay, so this is the one. So I've already configured these things. Okay, I'll just show. You can click on add, and here you have to give the name. Okay, it can be like SSH remote server. Host name is the IP address. For now, I'll just give like this. So this user has created on the remote server. So you can see over here. Okay, and here you have to give the remote directory where you want to deploy the code. So it will be. So as I have said, I have created this user. The directory will be same as the username. Okay, then I have to click on this. So I'll be using this. So here I have to paste the key. Okay, and test configuration. Okay, success. So this way can add. We just click on save. So it will be saved. So again, now we have to add the GitHub credentials. To do that, we have to click on credentials, then click on global. Here, I have already added my credentials. I'll just show what things need to be added. Okay. So once you click on the add credentials, you have to select this username with password. Okay, the scope will remain as it is default. Here you have to give the username of your GitHub repo, or give GitHub account, and here you have to give the token. Okay, and here you can just give description or ID as per your wishes, and description for it, and just click on create. So I have added this thing. So it will appear while creating the GitHub this thing Jenkins deployment. Okay, once we do this, we have to go back, click on new item. Okay, here we have to give the demo the project name. So demo Jenkins. Then select the project. So I'll be doing freestyle project. So just click on OK. Okay. So just keep the description like then we have to select GitHub project and we have to give the repo URL over here. So copy this. Okay. Then again GitHub. So here we have to give the repository link. So my repo is this. Okay. And we have to select the added credentials over here. Okay, so it is working. Then the repo name, like branch name. So in my case, it is main. So that is added. Then this thing is important. Okay, GitHub hook trigger for GITS pulling. So you have to tick mark on this because what this thing does is whenever you push the code to repo GitHub, so automatically that code will be deployed on your server. Okay, so this thing is important. And then again, once the files are built, we need to send it to the remote server. So for that, we have to select on this file, send files or execute commands or SSH after build runs. Okay, and here we have to select the server. So we have created this server. So I select this, and here we have to give the source files like with extensions. Okay, so it should be like this. Yes. Then we have to give the remote directory. So we have already given the path in while configuring the server credentials. So just here, just you have to give the slash or slash. Okay, and the commands. If you want to run any script or any command on remote server, you have to give over here. So suppose I have a script under that root directory under server. So what I do is cd server sh script dot sh. That's it. So this script will be executed on the remote server. And yeah, that is it. Okay. Then we have to go to this thing, GitHub repository to configure that webhook. So to that, you have to click on, first we have to select the repository which we want to like configure. Then go on click on the settings. Then again on webhooks. Okay, so here see I have configured this same way you can add.
What is this for?
This is for the automatic deployments whenever you push the code. So we have selected that this
Okay,
thing
that
right.
will trigger.
Yeah. Okay, so will be like remove Jenkins server's IP address with port number and the webhook, GitHub webhook. Okay, and we have to select just the push event and add webhook. That is it.
Where did you get that link? GitHub webhook. That link.
This is like default one.
Okay.
Okay, so now whenever the code is like pushed to the repo, the deployment will happen automatically. Okay, so this is it from my side. Okay, for developers, if we implement this in our organization, so what developer has to do is they just have to provide us the GitHub credentials, GitHub access, so that we can configure these things over there in Jenkins as well as on repo, this thing, GitHub repo. So there's no nothing they have to do on the Jenkins itself. That part will be handled by us. Yeah.
So, so I can add as many projects as much I want.
Yes.
And as many branches I want.
You
So
can
now
add.
only main branch you have configured. So
Yes.
anything deployed on any other branch will not get deployed. Only on the main branch it
Yes.
will get deployed.
Yes.